What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Apex Yu-Gi-Oh here, and we are back again with another deck profile. This time I'm going to do Synchrons with the new July format. We are going to, I'm just going to go ahead and name off this list because I figure it's going to be one of those really good decks because Trishula is allowed back into the deck profiles. We have seen her back at 1, so I was like, oh, sure, might as well go ahead and do this one. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and get this started. So I run 2 Battle Fader just because it stops OTKs and it is a good special summon. You can go into Formula Syncrhon with this play, and it helps just kind of like stop opponents from taking you out right away before you can get your Quasar Dragon out. We do run a lot of light and darks in this deck, so I go ahead and put 1 Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning in the deck profile. Excuse me, guys. And because it is a very good card. We all know we love BLS. On to the other one, we go 1 Dandelion because you're only allowed 1, and it basically gives you tokens when it's sent to the graveyard. You can combo it with Foolish Burial. If it's milled with tuning, it can help get your tokens out and get your plays a lot faster. 2 Doppel Warrior because it's another token thing, and basically it works in combo with Junk Syncrhon. And you know, if you special summon from the graveyard, this card comes out, and you can basically use it as a synchro material, go for rank for level 5s. 1 Effect Veiler because it is a very good hand trap to have in your hand in times of need. There are a lot of effects going around that are activated on the field, so you know, having that ability to be able to negate an effect or use it as a tuner is a great thing. We run 1 Glow Up Ball because it can special summon from the graveyard. It is a level 1 tuner. You guys, this deck is mainly around all the little small guys, and it uses them for some big powered guys. It was a lot like you say, is a lot the way I see about it. I run 3 Junk Warrior, or Junk Synchrons, sorry, because it basically targets almost every card in this deck except for, you know, Quick Draw Synchron and Envoy the Beginning. And Dandelion, but no problem, guys. Junk Synchron is just a really good card to have, and it goes into a lot of plays. I do 2 Level Leader. Now, I'm thinking about bringing that up to 1 and taking a Battle Fader out, just because it's very useful to have those in the graveyard, because they are a lot more useful than Battle Fader is. But I'm feeling like 3 is a little too cloggy for me right now, so I'm testing 2. You guys are more than welcome to try and take out a Battle Fader and see how 3 Level Leader will work for you. But as for me, it works at 2. I run 2 Quick Draw Synchron. Now I'm thinking about this one as well as taking this one up to 3 because it is a very good card and it gets you into a lot of your plays really quickly. And the only problem with this is it can only be used as a synchro material for a monster that has Synchrhon as a material monster. So, you know, that kind of gives you the downside. You can't use it for like Quasar Dragon or nothing like that. But anyways, on to the next one. Quibble Hedgehog. We run 2 Quibolts. 3 is too cloggy. You don't need 3. Basically, it special summons from the graveyard when you control a tuner. You can go Junk Synchrons, special summon something from the grave, special summon Quibble, and then special summon Doppel, and you got, like, what? 5, 7, level 2. That's 9 right there. You can go ahead and go for Trish, or you can go for Mistworm. That is your, that's a good play right there. Spell Striker, because it is a very easy card to get out in this deck because you do not run any traps, and there are a lot of spells in this deck. Well, not too many, but as you can see, there are 14 spells, so you can banish them, especially those Upstart Goblins when you don't need them. You know, tuning that's already in the grave. I mean, basically, you're not going to be recycling any spells anyways, so 2 Spell Striker gets you into your combos a lot quicker. I run 1 Spore. Spore's effect can only be activated once per duel, I believe. Yes, once per duel. So there's no use in having more than 1. You can banish Dandelion and use it as a tuner, special summon it with that with level 4 or whatever. I don't run Lone Fire, which I'm considering whether or not I want to or not, because it does combo with Spore quite a bit. But right now I'm just sticking with the 1 Spore. You guys can test out 2 Lone Fire, 1 Lone Fire, whatever you guys want. Anyways, yeah, guys, on to the next one. 2 Synchrhon Explorer, because basically this draws out all your Synchrons in your graveyard that you've used. It recycles Synchrons. So, Quick Draw Synchron, Drunk Synchrhon, excuse me, guys, Unknown Synchrhon, things like that that have been used before. So basically, it helps quite a bit get you into your level 5 plays or whatever. Two tuning wear. I do run two tuning wear because can be used as a level 2 or they can be used as a level 1. It doesn't matter. And you also get a draw from that. So it makes things a lot easier, allows you to draw, gets your combo pieces a lot quicker. Now, two unknown Syncrhon that can be used as to combo into your Formula Syncrhon to draw a card. It can be used in many sticky situations to prevent OTKs in the next turn if you see it coming. It helps quite a bit. Foolish Burial, because you want your stuff in the graveyard, like Level Eater, Dandelion, Quibble Hedgehog, stuff like that. I mean, Glow Up Bulb, all that stuff resolves in the graveyard, and, special summons out or whatever. So, Foolish Burial at 1, because you can only have 1. 3 MST, because you really don't like back row in this deck. It can stop a lot of your plays, like Fiendish Chain, things like that, things that negate effects. So you want to get rid of that back row, especially like Bottomless Trap Hole. Something like if you're going into your level 5 so that you can get out your Quasar, you don't want it to get Bottomless Trap Hole or nothing like that, or Solemn Warning. So you want to have those MSTs out there. And you don't run many spells in here. So, 1-for-1, because it special summons a level 1 monster from your deck or your hand. So that's, Battle Fader, Level Eater, Spore, Unknown Syncrhon, Tuning Wear, Effect Veiler, Glow Up Bulb, whatever. So, that helps quite a bit. And it also sends a card from your hand to your graveyard. So you can send a Level Eater and special summon another one. And then you can special summon the other level eater you just sent. Reinforcement of the army, because you can draw out your Junk Syncrhon, your Spell Strikers. Let's see what are the other warriors in this deck. Yeah, so mainly your big combo pieces that help. Tuning, because you can pull out your Quick Draw Syncrhon, Junk Syncrhon, Unknown Syncrhon, anything that you need at that time. And it also does mill into the graveyard, so if you can mill your Dandelion or whatever, you get your tokens. Stuff like that. Upstart Goblin, because it does allow you to get your combo pieces a lot quicker. That 1,000 life points is not going to matter as soon as you get Quasar Dragon out. Everything will be fine and dandy. So, don't worry about the 1,000 life points. It is a very good card to help you get into your combo pieces if you know you can handle that 1,000 life points. And generally, nowadays, meta can. So, anyways, moving on to the extra deck. This one Ally of Justice Catastor, because it does help with sticky situations like non-dark monsters, Light Sworns, let's see, Necros, things like that. Now, it can't get over Unicorn, I believe. Unicorn is the same attack points, so they would knock each other out, but even then, it's still very good. Armades, because basically when it attacks, they can't activate Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, anything that activates when it's attacked. If a flip effect monster flips, it can activate its effect because it's not the end of the damage step yet. So, all that stuff, this helps a lot. If something resolves in the graveyard, it will still get its effect because it's already in the end of the damage step. So, but unfortunately, that doesn't work, but this is still a very good card. One Black Rose, because it's pretty much a staple in almost every Synchro deck. At least I see so, because it's pretty much, it nukes everything in a bad situation. So, gotta have at least one Black Rose. 2 Formula Syncrhon. 3 is way too cloggy. I've seen people use 3 and it's ridiculous. That is way too cloggy. Yeah, you can get it out really good, but there's room for better synchros right now. So, don't use 3. At least I recommend. I'm not going to tell you all what to do, but don't use 3 on my opinion, because it's too cloggy and you have room in your extra deck for other things. 2 Junk Destroyer, though, because it does destroy cards on the field up to the amount of non-tuners that are used. So, like, if you did some kind of combo with, like, Junk Syncrhon, let's see, what is that, level 8? You went Junk Syncrhon, Dandelion, let's see, and then a level 2, like, Tuning Wear. You can destroy 2 cards on the field because of the 2 non-tuners. And then you get the +1 because you draw a card with your Tuning Wear. Anyways, 1 Junk Warrior, because I was testing this deck out a lot before I did this video, and I found that having Junk Syncrhon on the field and sacking a Level Eater, and then bringing Level Eater back to, reduce the level of Quick Draw Syncrhon, you don't have any options, any level 5 options. Quick Draw Syncrhon is level 4 and Level Eater is level 1, so you need one option to be able to do a level 5. So that was my only option. I went with it and I stuck with it. I don't run Junk Gardna because I run this over it because of that specific issue. And I don't see a lot of level 6 plays coming in. So, but one Mistbird Colossus, because it does negate effects, and it can also make your opponent's attack 0. And I believe, no, these changes last until the end of this turn. I thought it was a permanent effect, but it's not. That would be sick though, wouldn't it? Anyways, on to the next one, Mistworm, because you can go rank level 9. Sorry, I'm still in XYZs, I don't know why, but level 9, you can do that, so that's why I run one Mistworm. I had explained to you earlier about how you can do that, so I'm not going to go back into it, so waste of time, you know. But, anyways, on to the next one, Road Warrior, because you can special summon Doppel Warrior, Quibble Hedgehog, Syncrhon Explorer, Tuningware, anything with that. It's, you know, it's a good card. It allows you to get into some better pieces. Quasar Dragon, main purpose of this deck, because it negates pretty much everything and helps out. Shooting Star Dragon, because there are times shooting Quasar Dragon can be destroyed, and you would have that backup to be able to special summon it. So, anyways, second to last, Stardust Dragon, because you can make Shooting Star Dragon in this deck. It is possible, you know, and you know, you guys, there it is. So, anyways, last but not least, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, a very good card. Just basically recently came off the ban list, and obviously you guys can see the price is rising. So, but it's going to be used in this deck quite a bit. I mean, it has a really good effect. It banishes from the hand, field, and graveyard, all at the same time. Now, a lot of people will try and get away with just banishing one and not banishing everything else. That cannot happen. It has to banish one of each category, and cannot choose which one you want to banish. If there isn't something on the field you can banish, and they have something in their hand in their graveyard, you can't activate its effect because it has to banish from the field. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video and to my channel. It would be very helpful. I really appreciate it. You guys are my fans. I love you all. Anyways, guys, have a great afternoon. This is Apex Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing off.